Louisiana, given the ongoing concerns and controversies about the Louisiana science education.
Okay, thank you, Chris, and thanks to all the people who organized this event tonight. And I just want to say very quickly, I owe everything I am and everything I have to the public schools of Louisiana. Area of education, and that's science education. Louisiana actually has a very good set of science standards, and we have some dedicated science teachers. But my concern is that we are going backwards instead of forwards because of the passage of a creationist law that was signed by Bobby Jindal in 2008. That's the Louisiana Science Education Act. So let me just give you a quick rundown on that. And I'm co-founder of the Louisiana Coalition for Science, and we fought unsuccessfully to stop that bill. In 2008, the Louisiana Family Forum, which is a religious organization in Baton Rouge, which is run by Gene Mills, who does not send his children to public schools, drew up a creationist bill working with an out-of-state creationist think tank from Seattle that allows science teachers to bring in creationist supplementary materials into their science instruction. Not a single public school teacher asked for this bill, not a single one supported it, not a single university scientist spoke in favor of it. But it was passed in 2008 and it allows teachers to bring in supplements. Subsequently to that, the Louisiana Family Forum went to the Board of Elementary and Secondary Education and persuaded, and back to the law again. When we tried to get the law stopped, the scientists and the teachers who spoke to the legislative committees were ignored. The committees listed only to creationists, people who believe that the earth is only 6,000 years old and that humans and dinosaurs walk the earth together. None of the testimony of any of the teachers or the scientists had any weight with the legislature at all. And only 3 members of the Louisiana legislature voted against this law. Everybody else voted for it, with the exception of 7 abstentions in the House. So after the Louisiana Family Forum got that bill passed, they went to the Board of Elementary and Secondary Education. And they got control of the policy that implements the bill at the local level and succeeded in getting Bessie, by a vote of 10 to nothing, it was unanimous, to gut that policy that goes into Bulletin 741, to gut it of the specific prohibitions against teaching creationism. So the Louisiana Family Forum got control of that part of Bulletin 741. That was in January of 2009. In September 2009, they went back to Bessie again, and by a unanimous vote, they got control of the parental complaint procedure, so that if a parent complains about creationist materials in the classroom, the process is stacked against the parent. So this is what has happened. A young man named Zach Coughlin has tried twice to get this bill repealed, and in 2 consecutive years he's failed to get his repeal bill out of committee. And I'd like to say that I wrote that bill. Okay, I wrote the repeal bill. I'm working with Zach on that. So now the problem we have is that Louisiana has become a bellwether state. Tennessee has adopted similar legislation, and there are half a dozen states right now that are going to be considered bills patterned after Louisiana's. The other problem we have now is that we're spending thousands and thousands of public dollars to pay private Christian schools to teach children that the earth is only 6,000 years old and dinosaurs and humans live on the earth at the same time. So we now have the voucher problem funding creationist schools. So the takeaway point is this. The reason we have this bill, this law in the books right now, is that the expertise of teachers, public school science teachers, and scientists and concerned citizens, and I include myself as one of those, were not listened to. Our expertise counted for nothing. The only people whose testimony carried any weight with the legislature were the people who would teach what I just mentioned, that the earth is only 6,000 years old, who don't know doodly squat about science. And those are the people who seized control of an important area of Louisiana education. And this happened because the Louisiana Family Forum is a very close ally of Bobby Jindal, and they knew he would sign the bill, and that's how we got this law.
Thank you.